Hey guys, I want to try something new here, and create a channel and sort of put out some more content related to fingerboarding just besides um, my own company. So today I wanted to talk about um, this wheel company that I just recently found out about not that long ago. They seem pretty new. I could be wrong. I haven't checked their Instagram posts and sort of gone all the way back to see when they started. But the company is called Relic Fingerboards, and they make these really cool urethane wheels. I really love the marketing and sort of image that their whole company has. Um, if you're not familiar with them, they do limited releases of these fingerboard wheels, and they also sell some other accessories and apparel. All really cool, all kind of centered around these little demonic guys. If you dig in a bit further, you can see that the owner of this company owns a separate art account, and this seems to just be another medium for his art that he's doing. Um, so, as far as the wheels go, the pricing on them looks between $49 and $59, which is kind of expensive, but not that crazy considering prices of other wheels. Um, I'm seeing some of his earlier ones too are around $46, which is pretty cool. To be fair though, other wheel companies, other professional wheel companies are around this price, and they don't have this really cool packaging that this comes with. Um, I've been using these wheels for a couple weeks now. I actually got these off the secondhand market, but they came packed brand new. This was the Relic GOO collab, and it's these really cool green wheels here that I have set up on a board that I made. At first when I got them, I wasn't actually really liking them. But you know what, first let's talk a little bit more about the packaging. So the wheels come in these imps. These look to be, I want to say, resin printed. They're really high quality. And let me just take off the head here. And the wheels come packed in here. According to the website, they say it's about the size of a fire hydrant. Just to give you some perspective, here's the size compared to a 36mm deck. And here's a John Coward fire hydrant. So, somewhat like a fire hydrant. I don't know. I wouldn't really call it an obstacle, but still very cool nonetheless. You can fit, some screws and bolts in there. Now to talk about the wheel itself. So something I didn't actually realize is this is a pretty big wheel. It's one of the more larger wheels that I've ever used. The specs come in at 8.5 by 5mm. And yeah, they're pretty big. So just, I guess for some perspective, here's a pair of blistered Coward Pros, which are also a very big wheel compared to the Relics. So like I said, the Relics are 8.5 by 5mm. Coward wheels, for comparison, are 8.2 by 5.15mm. So they're very similar actually in shape, and they're pretty big wheels. Something else about the wheels, I don't know if you can see on the camera if it's gonna pick it up, but these wheels are kind of like the real skate wheels where they have, I don't think the camera's picking it up, but they have sort of real, like, oh yeah, it's not gonna pick up, but they have little mini lines, almost like real skateboard wheels, where you have those mold lines. You can kind of see it there ever so slightly. I've also kind of worn them down. But you can see there's kind of those engraved lines in there. I don't know what you really call that. But they roll really smooth. You don't really feel it. The bearings are great. I don't really have any complaints about them. These wheels have been solid. I haven't really been changing them around. So I don't know if there's a lot of bearing slip. They feel great. Here's just a little surface test, and to compare, these are blistered. Sound about the same. They're definitely softer wheels, and according to the website, they're 53D, which makes sense, because I think blistered are 65D, I want to say. I think the standard is 65, and then they have some 70D. Could be wrong on that, but I think that sounds about right. Yeah, I really don't have any complaints about these wheels. I like them a lot. I really like the image, like I said, the branding. Would I get these again? Yes, I think I would. The only thing that sort of sucks about them is these wheels, like I said, are released in really small batches. And so along with that, that means the colors are also released in small batches. So he does some interesting colorways. I'm more of a, white wheels type of guy, off-white. I do have colored wheels, and I'll get them if needed. But I'd much rather just to only rock like a white or off-white wheel. So getting the sort of color you want may be difficult. Also, these wheels sell out super fast. They sell out like the same day. He doesn't sell them a lot. You might have to pick them up secondhand. I would not really recommend overpaying for these, sort of like I did. I'd suggest you wait until you can get one off one of their stocks for retail. I paid, I think, close to double retail for these unopened Relic GOO, and while I'm happy with the purchase, I wouldn't say these are worth over $100. I don't think there's many things in fingerboarding that are worth over $100. So that's my advice. No shade at all. I really, like I said, I like these wheels a lot. I'm going to keep them on the setup. I'm going to keep using them. I'm going to keep looking out for stocks too from Relic Fingerboards, and I'm excited to see what else they do. That's about it. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I get some more of these.